In Chapter 4, we'll take a look at different types of thermometers. There are many types of thermometers. These devices can be analog, digital, or infrared. In the next few slides, we'll look at some specific types of temperature recording equipment and their main uses. First up is a bimetallic stem thermometer. A bimetallic stem thermometer can check temperatures of thick foods like roasts and hams. This thermometer measures temperature through its metal stem. When checking temperatures, with a bimetallic stem thermometer, insert the stem into the food up to the dimple. You must do this because the sensing area of the thermometer goes from the tip of the stem to the dimple. The calibration nut is used to adjust the thermometer to make it accurate. An air or ambient probe is used to measure the temperature of air in ovens, coolers, and vehicles. A maximum registering thermometer. This thermometer indicates the highest temperature reached during use and works well for checking final rinse temperatures of dishwashing machines. Like this automatic dishwasher, final sanitizing rinse temperature of 180 degrees. Infrared and surface probes are used to measure flat surface equipment, such as grills. TTI, or time temperature indicators. Some devices monitor both time and temperature. The time temperature indicator, TTI, is an example. These tags are attached to packaging by the supplier. A color change appears in the window if the food has been time temperature abused during shipment or storage. This color change is not reversible, so you know if the food has been abused. Our last two probes. An immersion probe used for liquids such as soups, sauces, and frying oil. A penetration probe. These are commonly used to check the internal temperature of thin food, such as steaks, chops, meat patties, and fish fillets. Thermometers should be stainless steel or made of shatterproof material. These temperature-taking devices should be washed, rinsed, sanitized, and air-dried before and after each use to prevent cross-contamination. Always have multiple, clean, and sanitized thermometers on hand and ready for use. Thermometers can lose their accuracy. When this happens, the thermometer must be calibrated or adjusted to give a correct reading. Food thermometers must be accurate within 2 degrees. If, when taking the temperature of food, you find the thermometer is more than 2 degrees over or more than 2 degrees under the correct reading, recalibration is needed. For air thermometers, the margin of error is +3 degrees or -3 degrees from the true point of accuracy. Is the thermometer reading? It's too far above or below the margin of error. It is time to recalibrate the thermometer or replace it. ROP stands for Reduced Oxygen Packaging. It includes vacuum-packed and sous vide food. It's not necessary to unpackage or unwrap these foods. Instead, simply place the probe between two packages for the temperature reading. Be careful not to puncture the packaging when using this method. There are two ways to calibrate a thermometer. The boiling point method involves adjusting the thermometer to the temperature at which water boils 212 degrees Fahrenheit. More commonly, the ice point method is used. This involves adjusting the thermometer to the temperature at which water freezes 32 degrees. Add ice and tap water to a container. Make sure the sensing area is submerged. Be careful to not let the stem or probe touch the container. Wait 30 seconds or until the indicator stops moving. To calibrate a bimetallic stem thermometer, adjust the calibration nut to 32 degrees. To calibrate a thermocouple or thermistor, follow the manufacturer's directions. Chapters 5, 6, and 7 outline good practices, policies, and procedures throughout the flow of food. The flow of food is the path that food takes through your operation. It is our responsibility to ensure the safety and security of food at every point in the flow of food. A frozen food might be safe when it leaves the processor's plant. However, on the way to the supplier's warehouse, the food might thaw. Once in your operation, the food might not be stored correctly, or it might not be cooked to the correct internal temperature. These mistakes can add up and cause a foodborne illness. Implementing food safety management systems, policies, and procedure will help minimize those mistakes. In Chapter 5, we'll discuss purchasing, receiving, and storing food. Chapter 6 addresses thawing, prepping, cooking, cooling, and reheating. And then, in Chapter 7, we'll learn proper holding and serving.